from the stars? Imagine a cluster of stars suspended in the inky black canvas of the cosmos. This cluster is known as the Pleiades, or the Seven Sisters. It forms a part of the constellation of Taurus, a prominent figure in the night sky. The Pleiades has been a source of fascination and curiosity for millennia, not just for astronomers, but for entire civilizations. These stars have been woven into the fabric of many ancient cultures, from the Greeks to the Australian Aborigines. They were seen as more than just celestial bodies. They were perceived as gods, spirits, and even ancestors. These cultures looked up to the night sky and saw their own reflections, their own origins. They believed that they were not born of the earth alone, but of the cosmos itself. What's even more enthralling is the theory that our human ancestors may have originated from the Pleiades. Yes, you heard that right. This theory suggests that we are not merely inhabitants of this planet, but we are descendants of celestial beings, that our very DNA might carry the imprint of stardust. It's an idea that bridges the gap between science and mythology, between the tangible and the ethereal. This theory is not just a figment of science fiction. It's an idea that has been explored and debated by many scholars and researchers. Some argue that it is merely a metaphor, a way for our ancestors to make sense of their existence. Others believe that it could be a possibility, that our ancestors were indeed star beings who traveled from the Pleiades to Earth. The Pleiades theory is a testament to our never-ending quest to understand our place in the universe. It's a symbol of our innate desire to connect with the cosmos, to trace our roots back to the stars. It's a reflection of our insatiable curiosity, our relentless pursuit of knowledge. So, is there any truth to this theory? Could we be descendants of star beings? To understand the Pleiades theory, we need to dive into the worlds of astronomy and genetics. We're going to embark on a journey that straddles the realms of celestial bodies and the very threads that weave the fabric of life. Star clusters, like the Pleiades, are celestial nurseries, a sort of cosmic kindergarten where stars are born. They're formed from massive clouds of gas and dust, drawn together by the irresistible pull of gravity. As these materials coalesce, they ignite, birthing stars that continue to twinkle in our night sky for billions of years. The Pleiades, often called the Seven Sisters, is one such cluster. It's a tightly knit family of stars located some 400 light-years away from us. Its members are bound together not just by gravity, but also by their shared origin, much like siblings in a family. Now, let's segue into the world of genetics, where we encounter the concept of panspermia, a theory as fascinating as its name. Panspermia suggests that life as we know it might not have originated on Earth at all. Instead, it could have been seeded from elsewhere in the cosmos. Imagine microscopic life forms or organic compounds hitching a ride on a comet or asteroid, surviving a journey through the harsh vacuum of space to crash land on Earth, sparking the genesis of life. This leads us to the Pleiades theory. What if, just what if, our ancestors came from the stars? More specifically, from the Pleiades star cluster. It's a tantalizing notion, one that has sparked debates among scientists and captured the imaginations of writers and dreamers. It's a theory that suggests we are more than just inhabitants of Earth, but rather citizens of the universe. Now, let's take a look at what our DNA might reveal about our cosmic heritage. We might find that our genetic code carries echoes of the stars, a celestial signature etched into our very being, a testament to our origins in the cosmos. But that's a story for our next segment. Until then, keep looking up and wondering, because the answers, as they say, are out there. Our DNA is a complex code, carrying the story of our ancestry. Could it also carry a message from the stars? Let's dive into that idea. In the year 2000, a monumental project called the Human Genome Project was completed. This international scientific research project had one goal: to sequence and map all the genes of the human genome. And it did just that, opening a Pandora's box of insights into our biological selves. However, among the 3 billion base pairs of our DNA, a significant portion, nearly 98%, is what scientists call junk DNA. This term, though it may sound dismissive, is simply because this part of our DNA doesn't seem to code for anything. It doesn't contribute to the physical traits we express, or at least, not in any way that we currently understand. But what if this junk DNA is not junk at all? What if it's a cosmic blueprint carrying a message from our extraterrestrial ancestors? Some theories suggest that this DNA might contain information from civilizations beyond Earth, encoded by advanced beings who had mastered the art of genetic manipulation. Imagine, if you will, a civilization from the Pleiades star cluster advanced enough to traverse the vast expanse of space. They arrive on Earth, interact with early humans, and leave a part of themselves in our genetic makeup. This junk DNA then becomes a cosmic message in a bottle, waiting to be decoded. These are, of course, theories. They are exciting and provocative, stirring our imagination and challenging our understanding of what's possible. But they are, for now, unproven. Geneticists, biologists, and astronomers continue to study our DNA and the universe around us, searching for answers. While intriguing, these theories remain speculative. But what if we broaden our perspective beyond science? As we journey further into this topic, we'll explore how ancient cultures around the world have revered the Pleiades, hinting at a connection that transcends scientific understanding. Perhaps in these ancient beliefs, we might find clues to our cosmic ancestry. Ancient cultures around the world have long revered the Pleiades. Could their myths and legends hold clues to our starry origins? The Pleiades, a cluster of 7 stars, have captivated our ancestors, inspiring countless stories and legends. From the Far East to the Americas, the Pleiades have been woven into the tapestry of human culture. In Japan, they are known as Subaru, symbolizing unification. The Greeks saw them as 7 sisters, daughters of the Titan Atlas, forever chased by the hunter Orion across the night sky. They even named their days after them. In Australia, the Aboriginal people tell tales of the Pleiades as a group of young girls pursued by a man represented by the Orion constellation. Traveling to North America, the Lakota people speak of the Pleiades as the Tiami, or the dwelling place of the ancestors. Native American lore often depicts the Pleiades as 7 women who were placed high in the sky to escape the attention of men. In Africa, the Khoisan people see the Pleiades as rain stars, their appearance marking the start of the rainy season. The Maasai communities in East Africa, on the other hand, view them as 7 divine sisters who gave birth to the human race. Even in ancient Europe, the Pleiades were seen as a significant celestial entity. The Celts believed them to be the 7 daughters of the sea god, turned into doves by Zeus and placed in the sky. Across the globe, there is a common thread of beings from the Pleiades coming to Earth. Some cultures even believe that these celestial beings are our ancestors, that we are descendants of the stars. Could there be a grain of truth in these ancient stories? Could our ancestors have had contact with extraterrestrial civilizations from the Pleiades? These myths and legends, while fascinating, are not concrete evidence. However, they add another layer to this intriguing theory. So, where does this leave us? Are we, as the theory suggests, descendants of the Pleiades? Let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we've embarked upon today. We delved into the Pleiades theory, a hypothesis suggesting our ancestors may have voyaged from the Pleiades star cluster. With its 7 bright stars forming a miniature version of the Big Dipper, it's no wonder our ancestors were captivated by this celestial spectacle. We unraveled the basics of star clusters, those colossal cosmic gatherings of stars bound together by gravity. Among these celestial communities, the Pleiades, or the 7 sisters, as they're fondly known, hold a special place in our hearts and minds. Next, we ventured into the concept of panspermia, the idea that life on Earth could have originated from microscopic organisms or biochemical compounds transported from space. Could it be that our very existence is the result of a cosmic delivery from the Pleiades? We also touched upon the Human Genome Project, a massive scientific endeavor that unlocked our genetic code. Could the so-called junk DNA, the mysterious non-coding portions of our DNA, hold clues to our possible Pleiadian heritage? This is a question that continues to intrigue scientists and laymen alike. And lastly, we explored the myths and legends of ancient cultures, from the Greeks to the Australian Aborigines. These tales, passed down through generations, often speak of beings from the Pleiades who descended upon Earth, forever altering the course of human history. Yet despite all the theories, all the scientific investigations, and all the ancient legends, the truth remains elusive. Are we descendants of the Pleiades? The answer is still shrouded in the mystery of the cosmos. Whether we are descendants of the Pleiades or not, one thing is certain. Our fascination with the stars and our place in the universe is as old as humanity itself.